Jesus Christ. So the Jones is gonna look like that all the time? Whoa. That's crazy. Yeah, but maybe don't do that. Thanks. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. Hello, Grim Turtle. What's going on? Cassandra Beard. What's going on? Click the X at the top right of the chat. Like and share the live. Thank you. Thanks, Anima. Hi, Manders. Hey, Jess. You know what I'm not seeing? The comments. Oh, that's why I'm not seeing the comments, because they're right in front of my freaking face. Holy crap. Wow. Wow. Rosarito. Remember to like the live? Wow. This is pretty cool. But you know what we can probably stand to do? Let's bring that down a little bit so it's visible. Boom. Let's lock it back. Oh, that's kind of fine where it is. Yeah, let's move that over a little bit. Wow. Wow. Oh, no. It always cracks me up when people talk about communism killing people, right? Yeah, I got so many hours to do before I get monetized. I have no idea where I'm at, but I got hours to put in. I got watch hours to accrue. Yeah, but it always cracks me up because clearly you haven't been paying attention to what's been going on in capitalism. like clearly. You know what I mean? Like, poor guys. Poor folks. All right, let's see. How are we going to move on with the gift goal? The gift goal's too high to start out. Let's hey y'all, don't forget to hit the live goal, okay? When you hit the live goal, you protect the live, you get us on the FYP, and what it tells me about you is that you're the best cartwheeler at your school. Also, don't forget, bang the Cash App, bang the PayPal. That way you can send your super chats. You could say as much stuff as you want to the ops, or you can send me a little message. I'll read it out loud, and I'll say, what will you For example, W. Sean Scott for the $5 dono that says, I appreciate you dropping knowledge. I don't think we got around to that one last night. And I don't think we got around to that one. All right. I wasn't allowed to be in gymnastics? What the fuck is happening? So listen, the topics are W, communism, black people can't be racist, all masculinity is toxic. If you disagree, go ahead and jump in the chat or jump in the requests. I don't know if you've noticed, I haven't been reading the comments. I haven't been reading the chat. I don't know. Hey, I don't know if you noticed. Holla, yeah. Holla. Holla. Yeah, now I'm reading the comments. Now I'm reading the chat. You will do it just fine. I usually watch on TikTok. Hey, listen. Wherever you're watching at, I appreciate you for being here. I just couldn't imagine that so many of you would want to watch over on YouTube. That's amazing. Hello, Petty. How you doing? Hello, Nishan. Is it Nishan or is it Nishan? Okay, so on the screen it says 70 plus, but we got 91 folks in here. Hey, W y'all for hitting the live goal. Guess what you're about to get? An air horn. Yeah. So there's been an update, which is probably going to affect whether or not we get any ops. My prediction is they little skirt. They're a little skirt. Brand new live goal up. Go ahead and hit that. When you hit the live goal, you protect the live. Get us on the FYP. And what it tells me about you is that you're the best car wheeler at your school, and I'm proud of you for that. And you should be proud of yourself. What else are we doing? Hello, what's going on? What's going on? Solid, how old are you? 73. And I don't look a day over 80. You know what I mean? Okay, let's see what we got going on here. All right, y'all. First stop is always a destructive Nazi, so just strap in. Doody 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 doo. Hello, Limon.
Yeah, how are you?
Really well.
So did you call me a destructive Nazi?
Yeah, first stop is always a destructive Nazi, yeah.
Well, hopefully not.
Okay.
So my only argument is that I think black people can be racist.
All right. So the reason why I disagree, the reason why I feel like black people cannot be racist is because of structural functionalism. I think that society is organized into hierarchies, and that permeates the way we do things. Racism flows in one direction. Therefore, black people who socialize in from the position of a marginalized person cannot execute racism. Rather, they can only react or adapt to it.
So you would say like the WNBA is not racist? Even though it's the white players who are getting like pounced on and beat up.
What?
That's where I see racism by black people is the
in the WNBA.
WNBA. Yeah.
Yeah, do me a favor. Can you address what I said?
No, that was a little bit too overeducated for me, to be honest. The structurally, like, mobility, I didn't understand what you were saying.
Oh, okay. Let's break it down. Oh, first I gotta reset this counter. Can you and I agree that society is organized?
Yeah.
Can we agree that society is sometimes organized into different types of hierarchies?
Yeah.
Can you and I agree that race is hierarchical?
Well, there's different societies, though.
Sure. Can you and I agree that race is hierarchical?
Race is hierarchical in some societies. I wouldn't say every society.
Can you find me a society where race is not hierarchical?
Yeah, I just said the WNBA.
It's not a society. That's a basketball league.
Yeah, but that's kind of a society in itself.
It is not. It's an organization. It's a sports organization.
Well, I wouldn't know about every society.
Okay.
How do I know about every society? Some societies
so then
are.
it sounds like
I don't think everyone is.
So then it sounds like we can agree that race is hierarchical.
In some societies.
Okay, can you find me a society where race is not hierarchical?
I mean, there's some cities that, like, a majority of the politicians and city council are black.
That doesn't mean that race isn't hierarchical. So let's review, right? You feel as though race is not hierarchical in some societies, yet cannot name the societies where race is not hierarchical.
I don't know every society.
Okay, so then based on what evidence can you say that race is not hierarchical in some societies?
Because some societies are fair. I don't think every
Okay,
society is unfair, biased, and racist.
Can you name a society where race is not hierarchical?
I think there are some. I don't know them all. That's what I think.
Okay, so then what evidence?
I hope I'm right.
So then, what evidence do you have that race is not hierarchical in those?
Well, let me ask you: do you think every society is racist?
That's a weird way to word that. I think that race itself is racist. So any society who's practicing race is most likely a racist society. Yeah.
Yeah, but our laws are for equal rights, right? So if a society upholds the laws of equality, then there shouldn't be racism.
I think that's irrelevant.
Well, that's your opinion, but I know a lot of...
My opinion is based on something called de facto segregation. Are you aware of that?
Where are you talking about? There is de facto segregation, but not everywhere.
Yeah,
not every society.
So de facto segregation is not de jure segregation, correct?
Well, I don't know what de jure means.
Okay, but I'm going to go ahead and let you down, okay?
I appreciate that.
Have a good day.
You too.
It's pizza. It's not delivery. It's de jure segregation. Has 7,100 followers. That's good. Yeah. Yeah, DiGiorno's. Yeah. You know, I will say this. W him for not being a destructive Nazi. Well, we don't know what his status is, but at least he wasn't destructive. Huh? How do y'all feel? Let's give him like one singular air horn, huh? Jesus Christ, that was loud. Holy moly, eat a cannoli. That was incredibly loud. That shirt ain't Ralph. No, it's not Ralph. LV Solo, I see you in the requests. My answer today is Allen Iverson. Then he drops out of the request. That's funny. That's funny. I guess we know what you're here for. I guess you know what I came here for. You know. You know what I came here for. Real quick. I want to get some B-roll. Switch to touch screen. Yeah. Dirty metal contacts detected. What if we do like that? I don't even know what that means, man. How about that? All right. Let's try again. There we go. All right. Let's stop that. Zoom in a little bit so we can see Petty's comment. Hello, Oakley. So I haven't showed you all this yet. I haven't really used it yet. Is that Johnny 5? Johnny 5. Los Locos kick your ass. This is the camera I was telling you all about. It's the Insta360 Luna Ultra. Made possible by your donations to the GoFundMe. Hold on, sorry. There it is. Made possible by your donations to the GoFundMe for the documentary, y'all. She's about to be lit. She's about to be super lit. This is, I think I'm shooting in 8K right now. I gotta figure out a way to not shoot my dirty ass studio. Or I could just clean up my dirty ass studio. You ever thought about that? Solid? You ever thought about maybe just cleaning up your dirty ass studio? You ever thought about that? That's funny. Imagine trying to type the N-word in the chat and that's so bizarre.
Hey, what's up, buddy? Hey, what's up, buddy?
It's really loud. Thank you for hitting the live goal. Did you know that when you hit the live goal, you protect the live and you get us on the FYP? And what it tells me about you is that you're the best cartwheeler at your school, and I'm proud of you for that. And you should be proud of yourself. Where'd you go?
Yo, what the fuck? Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello.
Yes, we can hear you.
Oh, you can? All right.
What can I do for you?
So, I was wondering why you're white knighting on TikTok Live. I feel like it's a bit cringe.
So you came up here to slur?
What? What's a slur I said?
The F slur?
When did I say that?
Wait, where did the chat go? Why did the chat go over there? What the fuck?
I think you're hearing things.
Wait, why did the chat go there? What the fuck? Oh well. What do you want?
Like, how does white knighting on TikTok Live help you at all? Like, why?
So I debate. That doesn't address any of the topics I have on the background.
It addresses the third one for sure.
Okay. Prove me wrong.
But like, why? You know, because it doesn't help you doing that. You know.
Oh, I'm so sorry. That doesn't prove me wrong.
So explain how all masculinity is toxic.
Okay. Masculinity is the performance of manhood. Man is an oppressor class. Oppressorship is toxic. Therefore, masculinity is toxic.
Wow. So do you think you're going to get some action after TikTok Live saying all this or what?
Hopefully, my wife likes me. Yeah.
So sad, bro. Hopefully you know that they're all for the streets.
It's sad.
Hopefully
It's
you know
sad that my wife likes me.
In the meantime, she does, but hopefully you know it's
Again,
not going to last.
how does that prove me wrong?
Because who do you think built society, moron? White men.
So wait. My wife liking me being sad proves me wrong because white men built society? Is that what you're saying?
I wasn't talking about that, obviously.
No, it wasn't obvious. You're all over
Well,
the
of
place.
course it was, because there's no correlation.
You're all over the place. I think you're having IQ problems.
You don't even know what IQ stands for.
Intelligence quotient.
It's actually intellect.
No, it's not.
So like I said, men built society.
Nah. Accept your L.
What's the Bill of Rights?
I don't know.
Exactly. You don't even know.
Bunch of shit that a bunch of slave owners wrote.
Yeah, why don't you move?
Get
out of my country then.
I did. I moved into a house that's bigger than yours. Would you like to fucking debate?
Yeah, like I said, masculinity built society, so how could it be bad? We wouldn't have society. You wouldn't be living in your house.
I said toxic. You're doing a bad job.
No.
Yes.
Because if toxic was in front of the word masculinity, then it'd be different, but it's after.
I wonder if it's possible to lose a debate simply based on your personality.
Let me ask you a question.
Because I think that's what's happening right now.
Is building society toxic? Let me answer that.
It's neither toxic nor beneficial.
Building society, so you'd rather go to where your ancestors built wood huts and dirt huts?
It just exists. That would be a society which was built. Are you okay?
You don't seem to be comprehending anything I'm saying.
No, I understand everything you're saying. You're trying to get a reaction out of the black guy, right?
What does race have to do with anything?
The problem is you're being really stupid while you're doing it.
Always bringing race
So
into
none
it.
of this shit is landing. You're doing a terrible job.
Why do you have to bring race into it? Play the victim card.
Because you said white men. You brought race into it. You said go back to your country where the blacks built mud huts. That's you. That's you.
It's
You
facts. That's factual.
Okay, so you're a liar. You're unintelligent. What else about you? Tell us more stuff about you.
Oh man, let me guess. Do you think white people don't have culture, huh?
No, I do think white people have culture.
Exactly, bro. So like I said, greatest culture of all time, built society.
Oh, sorry. No. Depraved culture. It's a culture built on theft. White people were
You mean
thieves.
like when black teenagers are looting stores? Is that and listening to hip hop?
Which one is worse? Stealing people, stealing land, stealing culture, or stealing diapers? Which one?
It's not stealing land.
Which one is worse?
Would we be better off without white people?
I'm so sorry.
Dodge number 1.
Which one is worse?
Well, you named 3 separate things into one.
Dodge number 2.
Which one is worse?
So you want me to address all 3 points into one?
I want you to answer the question.
Was slavery wrong? Yes. Albert
Dodge
Einstein.
number 3. Sorry, you're out.
You did a bad job. You did a bad job. Listen, being a rage-baiting racist, right? That's embarrassing enough. Being bad at being a rage-baiting racist is way worse. I mean, that's really bad. When I was a kid, right, I wanted to be a ninja, right? I wanted to be a samurai. I wanted to be a ninja, right? And I wanted to be an artist, right?
Hello.
Right? When I was a kid, I never said I want to grow up to be an incel. That never crossed my mind.
All right, so I would love to debate you on the communism one. Like, why do you think communism is particularly good, my friend?
Yeah, it provides the proletariat the ability to protect themselves from exploitation.
I don't believe so, because under communist regimes, people were suppressed, thoughts and opinions were suppressed, there were gulags, millions died, and starvation, breadlines were very common, and especially like the USSR and all the socialist republics.
Yeah, ever heard of the Great Depression?
I have heard of the Great Depression. That was because of the stock market that crashed.
Hey.
But Stock market
is
recovered.
the U.S. really good at capitalism?
It's pretty good.
Yeah, we have the highest obesity rate in the world.
Hey, I'd rather that than be starving.
Yeah, okay, all right, cool.
I
We have
mean-
the most food deserts in the world.
I know, but food is still food. In the U.S.,
We have a
you
really
don't get
low
nothing.
literacy rate.
Yeah, that's a good point, but at least
We have a high maternal mortality rate.
yeah, but people in the USSR literally died from work and everything.
We have the largest prison population in the world next to China.
Yeah,
America
in
has
communist
5% of the world's population and 25% of the world's prison population. We have the largest prison population in the world per capita.
The USSR had gulags, which were essentially glorified concentration camps for millions of people that disagreed with
Well,
their
man, it
ideology.
looks tit for tat, bud. Looks like we're evenly matched. Let's talk about how the systems work and see which one is probably a better way of functioning.
Okay, I will more than willing to debate that with you.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Yeah, so under capitalism, the violence of the working class is not legitimized. Therefore, when their wages are stolen, which is, by the way, the largest crime committed in the United States, they have no recourse.
Yeah, well, I disagree with that as well because in communism, there was nothing really. Oh, fuck's sake, I got to think about this. Let me think.
Yeah, well, I disagree with that because I'll let you know later why I disagree with that.
Oh, well, what can you do? There was lower reward for your effort. Sharing wealth or capping high incomes can be weakened from the drive. There was no price signaling. Without a free market, central planners lack real pricing for goods, labor, and resources.
Who needs pricing when you could just give out resources?
No, because pricing will give you an incentive to work harder to get
Who
higher
needs pricing
goods.
when you can just give out resources?
Well, see, in many communist countries, they were only given the bare minimum. If you wanted to get something exceptional of good quality,
I'm
you'd
so
have to
sorry,
get it.
that's incorrect. Cuba right now has the lowest food insecurity rate.
Yeah, well, I believe I look at East and West Germany, for example.
Fuck East and West Germany, I don't care.
In East Germany, there were people that wanted, let's say, a
Hold on.
Mercedes so bad.
When was Germany communist?
Germany was communist. Well, the east of Germany was communist from 1946 to 1990.
They were East Germany was
Yes, East Germany was communist. Yes,
Okay,
East Germany.
and so the workers owned the means of production in East Germany.
Well, not necessarily. They were owned by the state, you see.
Not communist.
Yeah,
States.
well, they were. Yeah, well,
Not
those
communist.
are mainly
That's
the
not
things of
communist.
communist. What about the DPRK?
Was private property abolished?
Private property was not abolished. That was owned by the states. Everyone was given property,
Not
but just
communist.
kind of controlled. Well, socialist, and they were under a communist banner,
That's
same as the
socialist.
Soviet Union. Yeah, they were under a communist banner and everything. What about the DPRK? What do you think of that country, my friend? W. You think communism? You think DPRK is W?
Yeah, I think that Western propaganda, anti-communist propaganda, is just put there to vilify Korea. I think everything that's gone wrong in Korea has been because the West has interfered and destabilized Korea.
I do not think so, my friend. I think the
Okay.
reason that can
you
reason,
provide me any documents from the DPRK that would substantiate that?
I can provide you the documents that there are mass starvations in the DPRK. There's
Okay.
wealth inequality in the DPRK.
Please produce those.
I can. Well, let me see. Let me see, my friend, if I can get you sufficient documents proving that there is insufficient and wealth inequality in
And the
DPRK.
DPRK said that?
Let's see. Let's see.
Is that what the DPRK, the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, is that what they said?
Let's see. It's not democratic, anyways,
Wait,
boss.
what did they say?
Let's. The documents of insufficient.
I'm very perplexed right now. I'm befuddled. at why you've ignored that question.
I've not ignored that question, boss.
Okay. So we just didn't hear a yes or a no. Is that what North Korea said? Is that what they said?
Well, North Korea, I can give you a fact that they are most censored country in the world.
What did
There
they-
is
what did they
restriction of
say?
movement. They said that they're a Juche government, that they are self-sufficient. They're not really
Okay.
self-sufficient.
Substantiate that,
Are they?
please.
They are not really self-sufficient because there is mass
Substantiate that,
starvation.
please.
There is mass starvation in the DPRK, and that can be
Okay,
proven
substantiate
with
that,
multiple
please.
studies. Well, they're one of the poorest countries in all of the world.
I just need you to
One of the
produce
poorest.
one of those multiple studies, please.
What is the GDP income of North Korea?
Wait, I thought they were communists. Why would they have an
You want to
income
know
if they
what
were
the
communist?
GDP? Well, they are communist. You
said-
told me they're fucking communist.
You said they were. Well, you said they were communist.
Yeah, they are. They are.
Otherwise,
communist,
why
my
are
friend.
we even arguing DPRK
Because they are.
if I'm the
communist.
one that alleged that they were communist? Like, why would even right?
They are communist. You
Oh,
said it
you
yourself
agree
that
they're communist? Okay, all right.
Yeah, I agree.
So
they
then,
are communist.
why in the fuck would they have a GDP?
Because every country has to have a GDP. Every country has to have some currency. Even every
What is
socialist country
GDP?
has to- GDP is about the annual household income of any family in any country.
No,
I think that is no, boss.
no. Gross domestic product. It's the dollar value assigned to. It's the monetary value assigned to the total production over the course of a year of a nation. Are you thinking GDP per capita? Because GDP per capita
Yeah,
also
that is what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
boss.
sorry. GDP
That's
per
all right,
capita
boss.
also is not what you described. That's
Yeah.
just where you take the GDP and divide it by the number of citizens in
Well,
in that nation.
I can tell you it's only 1,000 per year, so it's not.
Then they're not communists.
They are fucking communists.
So then
They're
what are
the
they doing
textbook
with
example of
money?
communism. Well, what they're doing with money is practically nothing because there's no money in the fucking
Wait,
country.
why would they have money? So they don't have money. So they are communists. So then why are you looking for the GDP?
Because that's what we're debating, boss. That's what we're debating.
We're not
I'm
debating GDP. What the fuck are you talking about?
making me mad, boss. All right, boss. All right, I'll move to a different thing. You know what? Fuck off. I'm leaving.
All right. Okay. Oh. Okay. That was magically delicious. Okay. All the gurs in the chat are hilarious. What are you doing? What what are you all doing? Yeah. I gotta put him in the book. What book? Oh shit, Bradley's here. Hey, what's up, Bradley? WU. Let me tell you something. All right, if I discover, that I'm getting followed by these big creators again, it's gonna go straight to my head. All right, I will. You won't be allowed to look me in the eye. All right, I'm gonna walk down the street. Okay. All right, and I'm gonna just Jeeves, my bags, and that's gonna be how I behave. All right. That was great. All the girls in the chat are hilarious. Big creators like Dean. Oh, Santana said, oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Dayglow Ginger, Rainbows and Shamrocks. W that. Like big creators like Jeff. Big creators like Jeff from End of a Species. Okay, listen, the topics are communism, black people cannot be racist, and all masculinity is toxic. If you disagree, go ahead and hop up in the bizox. You feel me? Also, Namjaga Unjinal Heo or whatever the fuck. I don't remember much Korean. Salam didi shunmunul ilgoyo. I don't motherfuckers keep asking me about Korea, bro. Like, what do you want from me? What's happening? Yo, this new layout for TikTok Studio is unhinged. They're really trying to, this is going to piss Jeff off. They're really trying to keep me on the app. Cause this shit is fly. Okay. This shit is looking good. Let me see. We don't have any donos. Don't forget, y'all, bang the Cash App, bang the PayPal. Links are in the bio. If you want to say something to our op, if you want to send me a message, absolutely, 100%. I'll read your shit out loud for sure. YouTube, I hope you're doing all right over there. Huh? I see Anima's over there. I see Rachel's over there, and they're just having every time they have a little cookout. They have a little barbecue every time. It's a lot of white people over there, so I'm gonna call it a barbecue more than a cookout. But they're they got some Franks. You know what I'm saying? They got some shit going on over there. They're hanging out. And they love keeping each other company while I act like an asshole. You know what I mean? It's a potluck. There it is. YouTube with the potluck. All right. They're having supper is okay. All right. Let's not get carried away. Frank's is good. Frank's do be busting. I ain't gonna hold you. What's the name of them Jones that be snapping? Where the casing is like, it snaps. That should be busting. Them Ballpark Franks, Ballpark Franks. I don't have a super fan name. You can have one of those. I've been on this app for 5 years. I didn't know. Kielbasa? I don't know. I don't know. Polishes? Nah, y'all. I think we moving away. Think skinnier. I think it's Nathan's. Nathan's low key. Frankfurters? No, y'all. I don't have a super fan name. Is the super fan name super fans? You do understand, like, if you join the Patreon, if you join the Discord, you do become a member of the Pink Proletariat, right? Which is why if you go to pinkproletariat.com, you know what? Let me show you guys something. Let me show everybody some shit. Let me hide that real quick. So here's the thing. I talked to Petty about this earlier today, right? Because people were asking for a pretzel merch, right? And so, Old Solid, I got to give the people what they want, right? So I made this patron saint of pretzels t-shirt, right? And I was like, oh, bet the Pink Proletariat's gonna love this. It's pretzels, it's me, it's a little self-deprecating, it's poking fun, right? No, these motherfuckers was like, nah, man, I'm not I'm not walking around with your face on my chest. They were like they were like, nah, just pretzels. We just wanted pretzels. You know what I mean? Love the content on Patreon. Been binging. Yeah, y'all don't forget we got class tomorrow. Classes we're doing Race and Racism, which is a 100 level sociology class. It's on Thursdays, 6:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Not tomorrow. Oh, Thursday. I'm so sorry. Today's not Wednesday. Fuck, man. Holy shit. Mimai, are you over there? Are you in the classes, Mimai? It's literally not Wednesday. Why is there more of the week to go? Can we do less of this week? Okay, too many thoughts for the $1 dono that says, what would be an optimal U.S. government look like? Excuse me, it's happening again. What would an optimal U.S. government look like to you? It wouldn't. I just bad man no one no garbage bin that shit porn the ground. Like it's fried. It's fucking fricasseed. It's cooked. It's cooked. It's fried. It's fricasseed. It's flambéed. It's doo-doo water. It's dog water. It's shit juice. It's poppycock. I'm saying that as a class trader, you know what I mean? Like we're like, isn't flambéed French? It better not be. It better not be. I'm with Ty. I got a grudge against the French. Mostly for the umlauts, also for not having a 70 or an 80 or a 90. I don't like that. Manon. Y'all, we're opulous in Seattle. I don't know what to do about that, you know. Are you a Francophile? No, you just pro everything. I'm anti. May we? May no. Hello, your background is a little loud.
I'm in my car.
Oh, okay. Could you take me off of Bluetooth?
You're not on Bluetooth.
Oh, okay. What would you like
So
to
W
discuss?
communism. What's your
Yeah,
favorite
W.
communist country?
Grenada.
How long have you lived there?
I've never lived there.
Okay, so you don't actually know what communism is to experience it.
Wait. We're just doing another why don't you
No, I
move?
got you. I'm just doing a little experiment. That's all. Just like you are.
We're just doing another why don't you move?
No, nothing like that. I'm just asking if you've
I
experienced
don't care about none of this shit, man.
communism.
Do me a favor. Let's talk about the actual
you're-
structures. Can we do that?
You're a nerd.
Yeah, yes, I am. Hey, would you
Yeah.
like to talk about the actual structures?
Yeah, we can.
Something
Honestly,
tells me
we can
you-
actually
you
talk
don't
about
actually know.
examples of when it works.
Let's talk about examples of when it works.
Yeah, give me two.
Socialism has worked everywhere it's been tried.
All right, give me primary. Be specific.
I just said Grenada.
Give me another example.
Would you
that
like
doesn't
to?
work. Grenada's
Would you
not
like
that
me
great.
to debunk? Would you like to debunk Grenada?
And you've never even lived there. You're just looking it up on Google to
Wait,
see
hold
what's
on,
bad.
Have you ever lived?
You've never even
in
lived there.
Spain?
So I'm not the one talking about.
Just real quick, I don't care about your chest beating. Have you ever lived in Spain? You can unmute. I'm sure you can figure out how to do that. Perhaps you can't, which would mean that you don't belong
Are
in
you
this
good?
conversation.
Are you done?
Yeah. Have you ever been
Are
to
you
Spain?
done?
Are you done?
Have you?
No.
So it's an irrelevant question. So you haven't
It's
either.
not. It's not. What language do they speak in Spain?
All right, you're goofy playing with that mute button.
What
That's
language?
like childish,
What language?
like beta behavior.
What language do they speak in Spain?
It's just like you're doing this little weird little tap dance and shit.
What language do they speak in Spain? The fuck? Wow, they're really bad. The irony of having the name The Truth. Why are the ops so bad today? Never mind. They're bad every night. What the fuck am I talking about? The ops are absolute dog water. And I have way too many apps open on my shit. Yeah, like STRs be y'all want the song? It wasn't really a STR. These Bamas are trash. Dear ops. Oh, that's how we boost the damn live. That's how we get some ops in here. I forgot about this damn live goal. You hit the live goal. You get us on the FYP, right? You protect the live. And what it tells me about you is that you're the best cartwheeler at your school, and I'm proud of you for that, and you should be proud of yourself. That's the first order of business. Also, if you simply write out the topics, we're good to go. Okay? Not a tough raid. No. Lisa, you're proud? Yeah, good. Bro's a nobody? I give you two guesses what I just looked at. What are we doing? What are we doing? Yeah. Go ahead and put the hashtags. Not whatever Petty's putting. She does that just to get on my nerves. And who in the fuck keeps putting Wisconsin in the? Why is that happening? Dean's on? I don't know where Dean is. I don't follow Dean. Texas? What about Texas? What is going? Oh, I forgot to do the Charlie Kirk is racist. Fuck. Every time. I got so excited about it today. And just was like, nah, I'll forget about it altogether. Should I put Charlie Kirk as a mouth frothing racist? Charlie Kirk is a mouth frothing racist? Is that what we do? Y'all bear with me. Charlie Kirk was racist. Okay, Charlie Kirk. There we go. Are any of y'all following this Poetic Flacco drama? Are any of you like YouTube aficionados, like Black Bread Tube, like Cornbread Tube? Oh God, that feels anti-black. I've heard it called that, but I don't think that's what it's actually called. Did I just do it anti-black? So anyway, Black Left Tube is full of people doing a lot of debunking of a lot of shit, right? When it comes to like Chud the Builder and shit, right? And this guy Poetic Flacco grew a lot lot of popularity over.
Yeah, like not one person gives.
Just real quick. Oh, you don't? Oh, okay.
No one.
So what was I saying? Oh, let's do. We'll erase the W communism jump. Replace it. Anyway, Poetic Flacco got outed for like doing the coon grift. We're gonna have to move these other ones down. Right, where he was just like, yeah, I'll be your fucking token. Why not? Right? And so he was saying shit like, Nikki Fwinney was like a down ass white boy or some shit. But what I noticed was, hold on, sorry y'all, bear with me. What I noticed was, this is the thought I've had, right? Chat, do you all agree that sometimes people start out as absolute dickheads and then make their way like to enlightenment? I feel like I'm one of them dudes. Like I feel like before before I even knew what class consciousness was, I was like, you know what I mean? Like I did, especially in the Army, I did a little bit of skipping and fetching. I'm not gonna hold you. I did a little bit of shucking and jiving. I ain't gonna hold you. But like, I think it's also really apparent that I really believe in the shit that I be doing now, right? Well, no, like, look, Pete, growing up, the funny thing about Denver is the black community in Denver is very aware that they're black and in Denver, right? So we had like this robust pro-black curriculum like this, right? And so I was always like aware of racism and shit like that. However, I had no frameworks. Certainly not a Hegelian certainly not a Hegelian framework to do any analysis of like the material conditions and how blackness is interwoven with that, right? Because niggas ain't went to school. I was a gangbanger. You know what I'm saying? And so I was like a huge misogynist, right? Huge homophobe. A little, like not really a coon, just like one of them annoying type niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? That don't really think about race or consider race at all. You know what I'm saying? Very permissive, very palatable to whiteness. You know what I'm saying? So, uninformed, yeah. So, but now I think it's like really clear that I actually believe this shit, right? So then I look at folks who the entire evolution they had has played out on social media, right? And how are we able, like, how is one to trust whether or not it's genuine, like whether or not they mean the shit they say? And I figured it out. It's in the praxis. Raise your hand if you don't. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. How do you know when somebody's fucking faking it? And I think the answer is you look at their praxis.
Yo, man, what's up, man?
Yeah, what's going on?
Man, I got comb on my dick that I gotta wipe the fuck off. You gotta give me a second, all right?
That's gross.
How's that gross?
Yeah, nobody wanted to hear about your dick, Slim. Praxis. It's the application of theory to affect societal change. That's the easiest way to explain it. That's the easiest way to explain it. It's basically taking theory, using that theory to try and affect, to disrupt the status quo, affect some real world change, assessing how well it works, going back and retrying it. Does that track? Almost like practice. I'm starting to think maybe praxis comes from the word practice. I don't know where the fuck that shit come from, but it's also the name of basically the SAT for teachers. Huh? So would praxis be lackluster if they were faking it? You know what, Valerie? I think the praxis would be non-existent. It's one thing to do praxis and fail at it. You know what I'm saying? Not to be Kantian. I don't think Kant is a... Hey, Sean Mario, what's popping? What's going on? Bro was not a gangbanger? Okay. All right.
What's up, my man?
You're...
Nah, I just love the fact that you're just talking about praxis. You put me on to the bourgeoisie. You put me on to like the proletariat and things like this. And I appreciate you talking about praxis. And the way that it was like explained to me is like while we go through theory in like classroom settings, what you learn and like do so. Praxis would be like once you move outside of the classroom and now you're trying to put what you learned into practice. That would be your praxis. That it would be almost like practical application of said theory onto reality. And like you said, the indication is always in their praxis, because there's no way you can act wholeheartedly or act in accordance to what you're saying and your results don't show it. You know, Praxis is the clearest indication if they believe what they're saying. It is the only thing you can use to judge someone.
Yeah, so I don't know. I know that it's a surefire. Immanuel Kant believed in will. He believed in inclinations, wishes, and will. You know anything about that?
Obviously, like I've heard of Kant, and I feel like he was a father of like a school of thought. I don't know the exact name of it.
Yeah, so
but obviously, like
Kantianism. but
okay.
So here's the deal, right? So he believed that an inclination is something that you basically go, it would be nice if, right? A wish is something that like you like and you think about it, and it's like it's going to influence kind of the way you act, your behavior, but you're not really making moves toward achieving something. But your will is the things that you are trying to do, the things that you do actually do. It's measured by your actions, right? And Immanuel Kant believed that if your will was good, then you were morally good, right? Like if what the work that you put in would tell us more about your goodness than simply what you like and what you believe. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So when I find out about like these brocialists, as Ari puts it, when I find out about like folks that all of a sudden they're these big leftists, but a week ago they was big up in Nick Fuentes. You know what I'm saying? It gets difficult for me to because I don't do the purity testing. I don't, and so it gets difficult for me to discern whether or not these type of people are genuine. And I think that with the way that you can make that discernment is through watching their praxis. Does that make sense? Right? Like if they are doing the work.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. If they're applying, and if the work is pointed and has theory behind it. You feel
but
me?
Even beyond praxis, I think even beyond praxis, right? I think before you can even get into praxis, you have to understand the theory that you're trying to put into application, you know?
Yeah, 100%.
So obviously, like how you put it into application shows like your convictions towards said theory, like obviously. But I think a lot of times, especially when it's people faking the funk, they can't even like order the words correctly. You know, it's almost like their word choice is almost like indicative of like their almost lack of knowledge or their lack of belief in what they're saying. So I even think praxis is almost like the tell all. Like you, it's like you damn near can't hide it. It's like when your coach tell you play how you practice. Like, you know, so like on game day, of course you're gonna look terrible if you practice all week terrible. And I feel like the same thing goes for praxis. Of course, if you're taking it in on like a surface level, when it goes into application, you're going to look absolutely terrible. You're going to look like a novice.
For sure.
Yeah. But I appreciate you, man. I appreciate
you guys.
Hey. You know what's funny? My bad. No, you said you were shucking and driving in the military. I was in the Marine Corps. Hey, look. We all gain social consciousness when you can't ignore it no more. You know, I grew up in the DMV, and I know I was ignorant. I ain't gonna hold you. Like I was ignorant to like black plight. I was ignorant to like the whole racial sphere, how it even functions, because I'm just so surrounded by black people that was just never like, you know, there. I didn't have like like you said, the discernment to even like know what I was looking for. Mm-hmm. But when I joined the military, you're right. You get like 1 year of shucking and jiving, but they're gonna put you on. They're gonna make you understand.
I tell you, 20 years in retrospect, you know what I'm saying? I guess my deployment was about 20 years ago. Fuck. Looking back on some of the shit that went down, I'm realizing that it was so much worse than what it was because I was just conditioned to just think that that's how things were, right? And I'm just going like, I never thought that perhaps something could be changed at a large level. that would change kind of these results. I had kind of like this young bull mindset of like, it ain't never gonna change, so you just got to be what you are, right? And then when you think about collective action, you realize this shit can change. You know what I mean? But Slim, I'm gonna let you down. I appreciate you.
All right,
sure.
all right, my boy.
For sure. W. Manders for the $1 dono that said, solid. I wish it was Wednesday already too. I had to work for my promotion today and face upset colleagues, but I did it and we're solid now. You know what you're about to get? An air horn. Yeah. Y'all were opposite in Seattle. What do you think? Should we restart? You think we should restart? Show of hands. Show of hands. We got an hour and 20 minutes left. Going once. Going twice. Uh-oh. Who put a foot up? Somebody said beat up a kangaroo and then restart. Wow. Wow. Got to practice in front of the mirror for a bit first. What you talking about, Zilch? What is Zilch talking about? Whoa. Wait, hold on. That sticker's old as shit. Where did that sticker come from? That sticker's old as fuck, young. Wait, did they bring back stickers? AWU, Alex. Broskies, Siskies, and non-biskies. I need someone to help me out. Did they bring stickers back? Ashley B says, I feel the same way. I'm always given the benefit of the doubt because I was wrong and misinformed growing up about so much, deconstructing a lot. Listen, holy fuck, I think the stickers are back. I'm about to be a problem. It's not a single leftist that just started out being a leftist. That's how cultural hegemony works. Right? The Kadunkachudness, the Kadunkachudicity is the norm. You have to be brought away from that false consciousness. You start out with the false consciousness and then you're pulled away from it, right? You're pulled toward liberatory action. Charlie Kirk, man, that guy was a pain in the neck. Oh, give me a second. Way to go, Space Lizard. I really enjoyed that joke. Charlie is with Allah now. Okay. My parents raised me left, and I've only gone further left. Slim, I wish my mother, I wish my mother would have raised me. My mother raised me to rebel, to ask questions, but not with any theory. Southern Democrats. Oh, I don't know about that. Democrats aren't leftists. Democrats are conservative. Yeah, Bradley, you can come up, Slim. For sure. Oh, their grandparents was. Oh, I got you. What's happening, man? I'm glad you're here.
I'm a big fan.
WU. I appreciate. Whoa, wait, hold on. What? Well, I appreciate that. Thanks so much. Thanks so much. Wait, hold on. I already follow you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a W. Yeah. So this latest jump with the samurai. I think it's a samurai, right? You got like a MAGA dude, and then a samurai on the picture. I think it's they got a sword.
Yes.
Yeah, and then they talking to.
No, you know why I drew that?
Huh.
Because in my head, or in their heads, that's what I sound like to them.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
I sound like that fake ass Hollywood accent.
In their head.
Yes.
Yeah, you sound regular to me.
Yeah, I sound regular to you.
Yeah.
Because you know stuff.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. What brought you up?
A lot of people hate watch me.
Uh-huh.
So maybe me sitting here and muting myself while I write my book will bring demons to you so you can debate.
For sure. Yeah, I would like some ops. For real. Back to school's happening, so I'm getting the kids ready, getting the kids rocking, and I've lost a lot of time today. So I want to get me some good ops in. So I would really appreciate that. That would be really helpful.
I completely forgot that kids go to school.
Yeah. And I couldn't wait for the I couldn't wait.
Problems that I do not have.
High key. So while we wait, you want to tell me a little bit about like your journey, like how you got to the app?
To the app? Yeah. I mean, I started out making guitar content.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was like a combination of stupid and egregious stuff that just made me sick, and then I just swap over to political content.
Oh, that's a W.
Yeah.
So how long have you been on the app?
Man, like way before COVID.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So I'm later than you.
Yeah. I switch like after the election.
I got you.
Yeah, I switched to political content after the election.
Oh, that's a W.
Yeah.
That's a W. Noah is raising their hand, like with using a white woman emoji, and that confuses me. Is Noah secretly a white woman? Is that what's going on? Is that?
I got it from Swan. I'm not gonna lie. I saw Swan do it and I love it. She put the white hand up all the time and it takes me out. So I had to appropriate it.
Because her logic behind it is people listen to white men, so she'll put like a white dude. What's up?
I had like a question, thought, but if you got ops, I can DM you or something.
We're opless in Seattle.
Okay, I can ask the question. Do you know who Dr. Jared Ball is? I assume you would know him because Sean be talking about him occasionally. You would love him. Definitely look him up. Dr. Jared Ball. He has a book called The Myth and Propaganda of Black Buying Power, or something like that. He's really, really dope. He has a YouTube, and he does a lot of work on YouTube. But I was asking about him or thinking about him because there's a video he did recently about Ta-Nehisi Coates, and it's a critique of Coates doing an assessment. I think he wrote something about Kamala Harris and Obama and the Black radical tradition and all these things, right?
Are you talking about his newest book?
I don't think it's a book that he he put out. I think it was something he put out for like Vanity Fair or something like that. It's like a short little essay. Okay. The essay was trash, not gonna lie. Okay. And that's what's being critiqued in the video. But I really you are more tapped in with black liberals, or like have more rapport with black liberals, I think, on this app to some extent than I do. And I would really love if it would be possible to like engage with black liberals, like have some type of dialogue between black communists and black liberals on this app. Because I actually think now is a good time. Because I've noticed, I was just in a live last night with a mutual of mine. I don't want to call them a liberal pejoratively, but they're in that genre of like debating Trump supporters, right? Like that's like kind of their bag.
Yeah.
And, electoral politics, whatever. And they were saying like they're really tired of doing what they do. And they're tired of seeing it on this app. They feel like it's very redundant. They feel like there could be more productive things, like productive conversations being had, particularly with people to the left of them who they don't engage with, right? Because they're usually just looking for like MAGA. So I don't know. I've been thinking a lot about like how to, like what mechanism there can be to like compel some type of inward critique for black liberals. Because I think the unfortunate thing that I see, this isn't to accuse you, because I've done this myself too, or like anyone who does this, but I've noticed like black communists, when they join lives with black liberals, they will tend to not actually engage with like the black liberals. There's not going to be a dialogue there. They'll link up with the black liberals to dunk on like a white supremacist or a Trump supporter.
Right.
And it terminates any type of like critique of liberalism. I do that too. I've done that before.
Yeah, I do that. I do that big time. Here's okay. Here's my thing. Is the goal class consciousness?
Yes, that's why I want to see it.
See, that's what I'm saying. The second the dialogue turns to debate, class consciousness is out the window.
Agreed. I'm not picturing a debate between black liberals and black communists or whatever. That's not really what I want to see. I just think like black liberals, I've noticed the black liberal community is very insular on this app. They don't even know that like the black radical tradition exists to the extent that it does.
Right.
Like they don't know that there are black people voicing the critiques that they write off as like white leftist critiques.
Yeah.
Like there are black communists who have the same orientation towards electoral politics, towards people like Obama, et cetera, that, you know, these people claim only white leftists hold. And I just see like a total lack of like intercourse between these two parties that I think, I don't know. I would love something to happen.
Let's talk offline, because I think the strategy needs to be completely different. And don't shoot me. I think sock dims are gonna help.
Ooh, I might have to get the pew-pew out. I might have to get the pew-pew out.
Hear me out.
I think sock dems are making the confusion about what a liberal is even worse.
Even worse,
I don't know if
yes.
you've heard me. I trademarked this, okay? So don't approcreate this from me.
Okay.
There's a lot of DL liberals. That's one of the epidemics that we're dealing with.
I would
It's
never
a lot of,
appropriate that.
okay.
Okay.
It's a lot of DL liberals in the sense of like, it's a lot of liberals who claim to not be liberals and they disavow being liberals even though they're liberals. I see it all the time.
Yeah.
I guess because liberal has become a pejorative for some people, which it is when I use it. But like these people use terms like democratic socialist, social democrat, progressive. And it's like, as soon as I hear any of those, it's like, so you're a liberal.
Okay. So here's how this is going to work, right? Let's talk offline, because there is a niggas don't want to be ninjas. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to be stealthy with their shit no more. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, well, we sit here and watch the alt-right pipeline just happen. You know what I'm saying? We just sit there and watch it happen. And we watch fascists prey on the loneliness, prey on the alienation, in order to bring people further right. And then, oh, Debbie, I'm sorry. If you meant to request, go ahead and re-request. We watch them prey on alienation to pull them further right. And then we go, oh, they're lying, they're lying, they're lying, they're lying, but they make the shit attractive, or they do the demagoguery, they lie, they hide in the plausible deniability. But when we want to pull people over to the left, we be like, stop being a lib. It's just like, that's not how that works. That's never been how that works. You have to appeal to people's sense of alienation. You have to like niggas do not want to present communism as a solution anymore. They just want to be commie gods. And commie gods are cool when you need a commie god, but their commie gods are not useful at all in recruiting at all. Commie gods are the worst at recruiting. Niggas want to slam you over the head with theory. They want to bust you out with the purity testing. They want to it's too much. It's too fucking much, and it's antithetical to solidarity. Instead, I think you gotta trick niggas. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do pantomime.
Yeah, no, I agree. There definitely needs to be like work on strategy.
Yeah.
On messaging. I just don't see what I want to see, and this is maybe just part of building class consciousness, is some type of introspection that I think is off the table as soon as you have this discourse that is strictly between liberals and like white MAGA supporters. Yeah. There's never going to be a moment for Black liberals to reflect on like Black political strategy. And when I say that, I think it should open it up to reflect on Black political strategy altogether. Mm-hmm. Black counter-hegemonic traditions included, right? Because there's problems with Black nationalism historically. There's been problems with Black Marxist-Leninist movements, right? There was a fracturing in the BPP that wasn't just because of COINTELPRO.
There's a
I think these conversations can be had, but they're eclipsed by
right there. There's a Monrova block.
You said what?
There's a Monrova block.
Yeah.
Yeah. You do what I'm saying?
I'll drop down though because you got an op, but I appreciate you.
Yeah, get with me offline because I want to talk about. That's why I do agitprop. I literally do agitprop so that you know what I'm saying. If I had my way, niggas wouldn't realize they were leftists until it was too late. You feel me? But I'm gonna let you down. I appreciate you. If you're reading this, it's too late. TJ Boomin, what's going on?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Chilling, having debates. What's going on?
Yeah, I think I don't like any of the prompts you say, Ruth. That's all wrong.
Okay, you got to prove me wrong. That's the goal here.
All right, I guess we'll start with the first. Charlie Kirk. That dude was speaking the reality, bro. He never said nothing that was wrong.
He never said anything that was wrong. He said that if he saw a Black pilot, he would hope he was qualified.
But you know what that goes back to? The DEI advantages, lowering the airports, lowering their test scores so more Black pilots could be flying planes.
So it sounds like you agree that Black people are not good enough to fly planes.
No, I think they could, but they had to lower the test scores.
What's the problem with letting more Black people be pilots?
They had to lower the test scores so more Black
Can you substantiate
pilots.
that?
You can look it up. It's
every time somebody says look it up, that means they haven't looked it up.
I have though.
Okay, well then just give me the source.
I think it was what? It was like Delta.
It was just Delta.
I can't remember which air, but yeah, they lowered the test scores so they can meet their max quota of Black people being pilots.
If you don't substantiate it, we're just gonna have to move on. We're just gonna I could literally defeat that argument by saying nuh-uh. So, do you want to substantiate it? Do you want to provide me with a source, or can we move on?
I guess we can move on, dude.
All right. W concession. All right. You want to talk about the second prompt?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
We could do that.
All right. Let's see here. The job that racism has in society is to create a hierarchy based on the superficial physical characteristics that society deems important in order to provide a free and cheap labor force that's too vulnerable to defend themselves from exploitation. Because that permeates the entirety of the way society functions, non-white people can merely experience racism rather than generate it themselves.
So you're fighting against the system which give you DEA or DEI.
The Drug Enforcement Agency?
No, DEI. Diverse,
DEIA?
equity, and equality, or Inquisition. I don't know what
Just real quick, I just need some clarification. What does that have to do with whether or not black people can be racist?
Well, you have more opportunities than white people.
Okay, black people have more opportunities than white people. Okay, if that's true, I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to believe you. That's true. How do you explain the macro level disparities across racial lines?
I don't think there is any.
Oh, I'm so sorry. There are many. 74% of historically redlined neighborhoods are still as segregated today as they were in the 1930s. Black unemployment for as long as it's been measured has been twice that of their white counterparts. Black women are 3 times more likely to lose their lives during childbirth. Black people are over-policed, underfed, undereducated. If we have more opportunities or we're getting some sort of leg up, how come these macro level disparities persist?
Wait, so you blame that on white people?
No, I blame it on racism.
But who's the race being racist to you?
White people.
Yeah, so you blame it on white people. That's what I was...
Yeah, via...
But there's over like 50%.
That's fine. Yeah, I'm not going to shy away. Yeah, sure, it's white people doing it.
Over 50% of black dads leave their kids.
Sorry, that's untrue. According to the NIH, black dads are more likely to participate in their children's daily lives, changing diapers, reading bedtime stories, going to baseball games, etc.
That's not true.
Okay, prove it. Substantiate that claim, please.
I could Google it real quick, but I'm sure you'll kick me while I'm Googling it.
I'll wait. I'll let somebody else up while you Google it, okay?
All right, man. I'll do the first one, too.
Okay. Hello, Eyeball. Are you here to debate? Uh-oh. Eyeball. Going once? Going twice?
I want to talk about number 3.
Whoa, that took forever.
You can hear me, right?
Yeah.
You can hear me, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I want to talk about number 3.
Okay.
I don't personally think masculinity is toxic. But why do you think it is?
Because I think oppressorship is toxic.
What?
Because oppressorship is toxic?
Oh, oppressor. So is all masculinity oppressive?
Yes.
I don't believe that.
Okay. Masculinity is the performance of manhood. Can we agree to that?
No.
We can't. Then why does masculinity exist?
Because we have male counterparts in this world. As human beings.
Men have men counterpart?
I said we have male counterparts in this world as human beings.
What does that mean?
It means there's a feminine aspect to human beings, and then there's a masculine aspect. We happen to fall on that side because we're males.
Okay, so first of all, males do not equate to men. Gender
In terms
is
of human beings?
Yeah, just real quick. Why do we have bat mitzvahs? What's a bat mitzvah for?
Some Jewish celebration. You know how that goes.
Yeah, what's the purpose of the celebration?
Some Jewish ritual, I guess.
So you don't know? That's okay. What about quinceañeras?
Aren't quinceañeras like for girls that turn 16?
Mm-hmm. Why? Why celebrate turning 16?
Some cultural thing?
Uh-huh. What's the purpose of that cultural thing?
I don't know, man. I'm not Mexican.
Oh, wow. There's a lot you don't know here, bud. Okay. What about rites of passage in Kenya? No, never mind. If I told you that bat mitzvahs were to celebrate the transition from boyhood into manhood, would I be correct?
Well, for the Jewish culture, you would be.
Okay. So per that culture, they throw a celebration to celebrate a boy becoming a man. How about quinceañeras? Is the purpose of a quinceañera to celebrate the move from girlhood into womanhood?
I don't know. I just thought it was a celebration for the 16th birthday.
Well, culturally, the significance is a celebration of moving from girlhood to womanhood. Personally, I think it's kind of gross to call a 16-year-old a woman, but it is what it is. That's what that's for. And that is the case. That makes the case that, excuse me, gender can be achieved.
Gender can be achieved?
Yep.
So a female can be a man.
Yep. Gender can be achieved. It depends on how society feels about it. Gender can be achieved. Whatever the societal roles and expectations are for a gender, you can be ascribed a gender, you can subscribe to a gender, but it's a performance. Masculinity is the performance of manhood.
And your father taught you this?
No, college. Masculinity is the performance of manhood. Do you disagree?
I said that already. I don't believe what you're saying.
Okay, all right. Well, just give me a good counter argument.
That's not really a fact, though. But I'll just state what masculinity is. Masculinity is simply the full embodiment of basically it's just a male who self-actualizes and decenters women.
So you agree? You agree? Gender can be achieved.
No, I don't.
Oh, well, you literally just agreed.
That's actually not scientifically possible.
Yeah, you said a male who self-actualizes into decentering women. You literally just agreed that masculinity is the performance of manhood.
That's not what I said.
Listen, you don't have to say it verbatim for it to have that meaning. Listen, if this is the best you got, man, we're gonna have a tough time here.
You're coping. That's not what I said.
Okay, all right. So then what does what you said mean?
Yeah, so I'll simply explain. First of all, I want to address that you can achieve gender thing. That's actually impossible because I don't know if you speak to transgender people or not, but there's this thing where I'm pretty sure during
to transgender people. Yes.
Okay, nice. Good for you. There's this time where during development, in the stages of development, gender identity is developed within the brain. I'm not sure if you know that. So it's actually impossible to achieve to achieve a gender. That's actually impossible.
Cool. How come they didn't used to market pants to women and then started marketing pants towards women?
Probably feminism.
Interesting. So it used to be not womanly to wear pants, and then it was okay. You could still be a woman and wear pants.
Yeah, probably because of feminism.
No matter what mechanism it was, you just agreed that society changes the roles and expectations of genders. So you agree.
No,
You agree
right.
gender can be achieved. Hey, listen, you're doing
you're
really
coping,
bad
bro.
at this. Not
You're
just
coping.
saying I'm coping doesn't mean I'm coping.
I can prove how you're coping.
Actually doing a bad job.
I could prove how you're coping. Are you ready?
Yeah, please.
Okay, so you saying that society changes its expectations of gender does not prove that one can achieve a gender. And I just explained
It
how, right?
literally
Hold on,
does.
wait. Hold on, wait. And I just explained how, right? Because I literally just explained that your gender identity is formed while you're in the womb during development, during your development
No, it
stages.
doesn't.
Oh, yes, it is. That's actually scientifically proven. I'm
It
pretty sure.
literally
I'm
doesn't.
pretty sure it's in the
Okay,
hypothalamus.
substantiate that.
Yeah, it's in the hypothalamus.
Yeah,
It's in the
substantiate it.
hypothalamus.
Give me a source that
Okay.
says so.
Okay, bet. And then I need you to get me a source that says that one can achieve a gender, okay?
Oh, you shouldn't have said that shit there. You shouldn't have said that shit, because I'm talking about Candace West and Don Shapiro. Or sorry, Don Zimmerman.
Don Shapiro? What is that, a
Don
Jew?
Zimmerman. Man, you really seem to be incredibly anti-Semitic, man. You've been watching these fucking YouTubers, man? Let me see. Candace West. Way to tell us you're a fucking incel, bro. Doing gender. Hurry up and go get that source. Because I got mine. Because I got mine. Tee-hee. Brody said, I'm proudly unpopular. Every time I hear anti-Semitism, I'm like, oh, okay. Way to tell everybody you're lonely. Yeah, source makes me wiggle too. Yeah, he probably gonna run too. All right, while he looks, we bring up another one. Listen, y'all can't keep making it this easy. Just running as soon as you're asked for a source. Just ahead of time, maybe just don't say shit unless you have a source to back it up. You know what I mean? Bradley, how you doing down there? You doing all right?
Yeah, the Crackers book is coming.
I want to read about cracktivities.
Oh, I'll give you a sneak peek.
The crackganda and the cracktivities.
You know what would be funny? You know the doodles I did like in my newest vid?
Yeah.
What if I make 3 of them so you can put them next to your topics?
I mean, that would be dope. I would enjoy that.
I'll be right on it.
For sure. Singing the song. Singing the song, going once. Going
Yo, I'm
twice.
sorry about that. I'm here.
Because I was getting ready to sing My Chemical Romance, and
Ooh, I might be down for that.
Nobody.
Can I
wants
get that?
Nobody.
I
Wants
want that. I want that.
It's gonna be terrible.
Please.
You don't want that. Okay.
Please.
Long ago, just like the Hershey, try to get in again. You ready? We are so far from you. I'm not gonna. Everybody's going to sleep. They got school tomorrow.
No, I love it. I love it. I love it.
What brought you
up? I had a question about the third one. All masculinity is toxic. What do you mean by masculinity?
The performance of manhood.
So do you believe all men inherently have masculinity?
No.
Okay. All right, then I'm in agreement.
Okay, for sure. Appreciate you.
Yeah, you too. Bye.
Burning on just like a match you trying to get in again. Of everyone again. Ishland? Did you? Oh, you didn't mean to come up here. Okay. All right, I'll let you down. What's the worst that I can say? Things are better if I stay. So long and good night. Gaius, this isn't a sporting event. Rooting for your team isn't going to change the outcome. He's actually doing a bad job. You see how long he's been on Teacup? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Needs Batman to save him.
Yeah. Edith as well. Oh, you know what I was thinking about bringing back is the Broski Siskies, Non-Biskies, fucking hoodie. I'll tell you who got a kick out of it. Which got a kick out of that shit. Eyeball shut his eyelid. What is going on? Oh my God, I've been neglecting YouTube.
How do I put this thing in the?
Just tell me the title.
I put it in the chat.
All right. PubMed. Oh no, that's a link. That's a link.
Yeah.
I need the title.
Yes.
How about the PMID?
Too much work, bro. I put the link in the chat though.
You teacupped for 5 minutes.
Yeah, I had to make sure.
And can't tell me the title?
Brother, I just gave you the link. Is it really that big of a deal?
It is, yeah.
Oh, damn, that's tough.
No source, no W, player.
I don't win anything from speaking to you, you know. I can only lose here.
Yeah, you do.
There's nothing for me to win speaking to you.
Wait a minute, you telling me that you joined up here to lose?
No.
That's irrational. So you are admitting that you're losing. That's interesting.
You're obfuscating. You've been obfuscating this whole live.
That's not
no.
Word.
No, it really is. You keep creating these narratives that just
what
don't
does
exist,
obfuscating
bro.
mean?
You keep creating these narratives that just don't exist, bro.
I got you, Solid. I got you. Men are lazy, and so he doesn't want to do any work, so I got his source for him. If you want Solid, it's called sexual differentiation.
Oh, no.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, differentiation of the human brain in relation to gender identity and sexual orientation?
Hypothalamus.
Yeah, go ahead and read, man.
So we know men are lazy, though, so I had to do that work for him.
It is believed that during the intrauterine period, the fetal brain develops in the male direction through a. But these are still sex terms. Okay, we'll keep going. Through a direct action of testosterone, or on the developing nerve cells, or in the female direction through the absence of this hormone surge. According to this concept, our gender identity, the conviction of belonging to the male or female gender and sexual orientation should be programmed into our brain structures when we are still in the womb. However, since sexual differentiation of the genitals takes place in the first 2 months of pregnancy, and sexual differentiation of the brain starts in the second half of pregnancy, these two processes can be influenced independently, which may result in...
Wait, let me guess. Is he trying to prove a sexually dimorphic brain? Bro, how do brains develop?
Ain't no way, bro.
What did you say? I was lagging. The last thing I heard you say was that.
It takes one question to defeat this without even a fucking source. What's neuroplasticity?
I was lagging. The last thing I heard you say, it was one of the paragraphs that you were reading.
No. Answer this real quick. What's neuroplasticity?
Don't know. Don't care.
It has to deal with the brain development. It's really relevant to this topic
Yeah.
and actually in your source. What's neuroplasticity?
I just answered that question.
You don't know? Okay, so we're going to
And I
take
don't
everything
care.
you said and we're going to take your source and we're going to throw it in the trash because you don't understand what your source says.
No. It proves that gender identity is based on brain development.
neuroplasticity.
That's why you're laughing erratically like that.
No, I'm cracking up because my degree is in biology.
You're cracking up because you have no self-control.
I have my degrees in biology. My source is my degree.
Every time Ari
No,
talks,
you're
they
literally
crash
ego
out.
tripping.
Why do they
They
crash out every time Ari talks?
I'm crashing out right now?
Every time.
100%.
He's been on my panel before. He didn't make it 2 seconds. For the chat, let me explain something to you guys. This sexually dimorphic brain, there's this literal source that says this sexually dimorphic brain doesn't exist. So there's literally a source titled that. But two, if you understand neuroplasticity, so neuroplasticity talks about the moldability of your brain, right? That your brain develops through experience, right? And so like even in the womb, a infant is experiencing things, right? They hear things, they hear sounds, they feel things. And so the brain starts to develop and create and make connections. And then those connections are reinforced through repeated experience. You know what happens already in the womb? They're being exposed to society. Hello?
Yeah, so do you care to read the first
No,
part of that?
shush. I'm talking to the chat. I'm talking to the people who actually have brain cells. I'm talking to the chat. So, again, brains are not built in vats. And so they are heavily influenced through experiences. And so when you live in a society that is heavily gendered, right, and forces gender conformity and gendered expectations, that's where brain develop and differentiation comes into play. So there is gendered brain differentiation. And the biggest example of gendered brain differentiation that also debunks the sexually dimorphic brain is the existence of trans women's brains. And so through analysis of trans women's brain, even assigned to male at birth, still skews more towards that of the feminine than the masculine. The only reason why they differ in that brain development is the same reason why a Black woman's brain would differ from a white woman's brain. It's their experience of being trans, the experience of being Black, which causes those brain differentiations. It still skews towards the feminine.
Yeah, so do you care to read the first part again?
I'm still talking. So overwhelmingly, if you know how neuroplasticity works, he's talking about cocky duty because brains, right, are built in society through learned experience.
Yeah, brother, you're cooked.
Yeah, so do you care to read the first part again about how gender is programmed into our brains or no?
No, it literally says they're independent. It literally says they're independent.
No,
like, what are we doing, bro? Like, what are we doing?
That is programmed in our brain through a force of chemicals.
Can we read where it says, this also means that in the event of ambiguous sex at birth, the degree of masculinization of the genitals may not reflect the degree of masculinization of the brain? Bro, your own source cooks you, bro.
No, it doesn't. It literally affirms that gender identity is made up in the second half of pregnancy.
That's cope. You're in
how
denial,
I'm literally
bro.
reciting what it said.
Okay, what does it mean? What does it mean? What does it mean? Let me see here,
brother. It says verbatim
what does ambiguous mean?
Gender identity
just real quick.
is literally a chemical process that happens.
Real quick. What is ambiguous?
Wait, hold on. Why are you muting me? Are you scared?
No, because I'm in the middle of doing a thing and you're running from me.
No. I'm reciting my source to you. It literally says in the second half of pregnancy that the brain undergoes a chemical washing, so to speak, so that gender identity is literally programmed in our brain. It says that. I'm asking if you could read it again. Can you please read it again or no?
Oh my God. You think, bro, you keep
just read
proving
it again,
yourself wrong, bro.
Just read it again.
Why are you doing that? It is believed that during the intrauterine period of the fetal brain
Wait, hold on. This isn't the first part.
This is literally the abstract.
Hold on, wait. Hold on, wait.
What are you doing?
Hold on, wait. Let me pull up the screenshot on my thing and let's read it from this.
Abstract.
Hey, Solid, can you do me a favor when you're done with that one?
Uh-huh.
I have a source that says dump the dimorphism. Comprehensive synthesis of human brain studies reveals few male-female differences.
Can you put me on the big screen, please, or no?
Hold on. Let me prove that I'm not a robot.
I don't know, man. I don't know if you could prove that.
You're struggling, bro. I wouldn't be so. I like being this cocky while you're getting lit up is wild to me, bro. All right.
Nah, you're a real life bot.
What do you need?
Your pineal gland is calcified for sure. But can you put me on the big screen, please?
Now you're just crying.
Can you put me on the big screen?
Nah, you don't get to disrespect me and ask for shit. Ari, what do you need?
That's it. That source just debunks the sexually dimorphic brain.
Can you just put me on the big
That
screen,
whole
bro? You're
source.
coping.
No. And saying it,
up, man?
saying it's cope doesn't make it true. You simply like your own source debunked you, bro. Like we're good here. Like,
And I gave Solid a second source.
To do. And there's a
What's up,
second
man?
source. Hello. How can I help you?
Yeah, so why do you think black people can be racist?
Because that's not how racism works.
Well, how does racism work?
Oh, real quick. We'll get into it. Just let me do these W's real quick. My bad. W in the chat for Suko for the $10 dono that says, you just rock, Solid. Hey, you know what you're about to get? An air horn. Yeah. WU. W in the chat for the for Stacy for the $10 dono that says, your lives are so informative but also cracks me the hell up with your sense of humor. Keep doing the good work. You know what you're about to get? An air horn. Yeah, so I could tell you straight out, but I worry that the jargon would make it difficult for you. So let's walk through it together. Can you and I agree that society's organized?
Sure.
Can we agree that society is organized sometimes into hierarchies?
Yeah.
Can we agree that race is a hierarchy?
It depends. Not in like what contexts.
When it comes to proximity of power, races was devised in order to justify one group's greater proximity to power.
Yeah,
To the centers of power.
Yeah, people have been discriminated based on their race. So yeah.
Okay, all right. Can we also agree that race as we know it today was devised specifically to justify the transatlantic slave trade? Specifically, the Catholic Church's participation in the transatlantic slave trade.
I don't know that much, but I'll grant it.
For sure. Because race is hierarchical, there is a dominant racial group, and all other racial groups are subordinate racial groups. Therefore, only the dominant racial group can be racist.
So, what racial groups are dominant?
The racial groups with the greatest control over resources, monopoly on violence, and proximity to the centers of power.
What races would those be?
Just white.
Well, I think it's a bit silly because race is like fully arbitrary. Like societies have had different definitions for races.
I agree. Race is stupid.
So, if it's like stupid, then how could it be hierarchical?
Because white people made it that way.
Okay, and also, how does that prove that black people can't be racist?
Well, if nobody can be racist but white people, then black people can't be racist.
Well, how could only white people be racist?
By building it that way. We've gone over that. Proximity to power, control over resources, monopoly on violence.
Well, you're talking about institutional racism. There's other forms of racism as well.
There are not.
No? So what is your definition of racism?
The structuring and maintenance of a hierarchy based on the superficial physical characteristics that society deems important.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I had a different definition, but
I thought like
mine's better.
Sure. Do you believe like racism can be person to person?
Given the instance, it depends on the race of the people.
So it can be person to person.
Yeah.
So why can't if it can be person to person, then black people can't be racist person to person?
Yeah, no.
Why not?
Because of racism. Okay, so let me help you out with this, okay? The interpersonal racism that you're talking about is just a place where we observe racism manifesting. You need to be able to pull from race in order to be racist. Race itself is a system. Race itself is a social structure.
Sorry, you were glitching. Can you say that again?
Yeah. When we talk about interpersonal racism, that's just us describing where we're looking to see the manifestation of racism. The individuals have to have race to pull from. Race itself is a system. It's a social structure.
Well, what do you mean by system in this case?
A bunch of small parts working together to do a thing.
So like you believe races work together to do a thing?
No, I believe the components of race work together to do racism.
Okay, so I didn't really get like your stance on person to person racism.
Okay. Who's your favorite? No. Who's your favorite rapper?
Drake.
What's your favorite album from Drake?
Oh no.
Well, I don't really like listen to rap that much, but if I had to choose Drake.
You're racist.
What's your favorite album?
I don't listen to rap, but if I had to choose,
Okay, who's your favorite band?
I don't really listen to bands.
Who's your favorite SoundCloud artist? Indie? Alt? What the fuck is going on? You just don't like music? You just
No, I do Off the Muscle.
You hate Joy? Okay, Off the Muscle is
You picked Drake, solid.
I know. Is Off the Muscle is who?
They're really small, but like they're just like two underground SoundCloud.
Okay, what is your favorite Off the Muscle song?
Racks.
Huh?
Racks. Rack City. There.
That's Tyga.
No, he did a remix though. Off the Muscle Rack City remix.
Okay, Rack City. Okay.
Yeah. Off the Muscle.
Could there be a Rack City remake by Off the Muscle if there were no Off the Muscle?
No.
Okay. There could be no interpersonal racism if there weren't racism.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, but people can even if racism like didn't exist, people can be it. We just wouldn't have a name for it.
Then it wouldn't be racism.
But we would still name it as a society. I don't get what you're saying. Like if there was no racism, and someone act racist.
Racism is not the same thing as xenophobia. Can we agree?
What about xenophobia?
That racism is not the same thing as xenophobia?
Yeah, correct.
We agree on that. Racism is not the same thing as ethnocentrism. Can we agree on that?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to agree with your point that if we didn't have racism, people would still discriminate based on stuff. It's just that it wouldn't be racism. Racism is a very specific thing.
Okay, so to better understand your position, what's stopping a black person from discriminating against a non-black?
Racism.
That doesn't really get. You're just saying a word. It doesn't give me an example of how a black person cannot be racist.
A racial hierarchy.
So, but you're not. So, can you give me like the list of races in those hierarchies?
Wait, you don't know the races?
And yeah, but I don't know like what order they are in the hierarchy.
White.
Yeah.
Everybody else.
Really? So okay.
ERRYBODY.
So can a black person be racist to an East Asian?
We cannot.
No.
Why?
Because of racism.
But you said it's the whites doing it. So like I'm saying, like, is there an example of them doing it to someone who isn't black or white?
A white person being racist to someone who isn't black or white?
No, a black person being racist to a non-white, like an East Asian, an Arab.
Black people can't be racist. Arab is not a race. East Asian is not a race.
What is race then?
Race is a classification system based on the superficial physical characteristics that society deems important.
So if
I need some water.
Wait, what?
I need some water.
Oh, you need some water. So I'm just trying to. You say it's a hierarchy, but like when I ask you, just white people and then everyone else. So
that's a hierarchy.
So what does hierarchy have to do with person-to-person racism?
That's societal structure.
Okay, I mean, what does that have to do with like it just profile?
Just real quick, can a little league basketball team play in the NBA championship?
No, because unless the NBA lets them.
Okay.
But it's a possibility that the NBA can't let them.
Can an NBA player play with someone from a little league basketball team?
If the organization lets him.
If the organization lets them.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean they could just play at the park.
Yeah.
Okay, are they playing for the NBA championship?
The little league guys, no.
No. Okay.
But that's not.
The structure needs to be in place in order to draw from the structure.
That's not really in
Can
line
you
with.
eat an apple that never grew on a tree?
No.
The structure needs to be in place in order for the interaction to happen.
But that's not like what I'm describing.
You're trying really hard. I think what happened is you saw a black person. It would be like a black
person to person would be.
I think what you saw was a black person reacting to some racism, and then you were like, I feel like that's racist, and then now you're like, man, I really gotta ask a whole bunch of questions, and hopefully maybe I'll stumble upon.
Your example is an analogy to person to person. Person to person would be an NBA player and just playing with his son who's a little league kid. That's person to person, and that can happen. So if that can happen.
However, and they're playing basketball. Are they playing for the NBA championship?
No, but person to person, they can still play together.
Racism in this analogy is the NBA championship. Basketball would be oppression.
No, it would be a structure. It would be institutional. Well, you just keep bringing up institutional racism as if that's the only definition.
I'm the one who made the fucking analogy. He gonna tell me what my analogy means.
Can I ask him a question, Solid?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Well, it was so solid. What's a necessary condition of all social constructs?
I don't know. It has to be accepted by society.
I'll give you. Oh, I would question the idea of accepted, because I don't think any black or marginalized person agrees to their marginalization. It's just kind of done onto them. But you're on the track of people. People are a necessary condition of all social constructs.
Right. Yeah.
So then, who creates the laws and policies?
People.
Who creates the textbooks?
People.
Who creates the media?
People.
Oh, so it seems as though you cannot separate people from institutions, systems, structures, laws, policy, media, education, curriculum, all that. Because people, with their biases, are what maintain the system. So you can't separate those things.
Okay. So what's your point?
That's the point.
Yeah, what about it?
At this
I
point,
don't.
at this point, man, I don't know
Yeah.
if you're doing it on purpose, but you
You
are
keep like
sea lioning like a motherfucker, man. We've given you the answers.
because like you keep like why should I accept an institutional definition over other
Wait, I just broke it down for you. I don't know how other ways to break
that
it
doesn't
down.
mean everything is dependent on institutions, even though institutions are dependent on
Wait,
people.
what did I just ask you about people?
One or two things is happening. Either you're not grasping it, or you're being disingenuous. Those are the only two options here. No, I've never had an op stump me. No, that's not true. I've had something happen where I had to look into it more. There we go. Real quick, WRE in the chat. Lucy.
Also, I'm still stuck on the last dude. Y'all want to know what his source said too? That's all it read out when it talked about the differentiation via sex. You know what I was talking about directly? It's the sexual differentiation of the brain in terms of hormones.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
That's all it was.
That's all it is. Is that, if your SRY gene activates, right, then your brain knows that you're gonna start expressing more testosterone. That's literally it. But it doesn't dictate behavior. That's it. So when that differentiate happens, yes, your brain's gonna know, like, oh, you should have boobs. Oh, you should have your balls drop at some point. That type of stuff.
I never had that. W Sarah in the chat for the $11 dono that says 8/11. Yes. W Manders in the chat for the $1 dono that says, what do you say to someone who says it's arguing semantics because they refuse to believe anything but racism is discrimination based on race? What you say is fuck it. Because one of you has done analysis, the other one has not. And if the other one decides that they are going to stick to their belief, even though they have had it shown to them time and time again that they have not done the analysis, then that's literally bigotry. That's Bonhoeffer's stupidity, the disdain for curiosity, willful ignorance, outsourcing critical thinking. You know what I mean, Vern? If a white person says something racist towards, damn it. Okay, I'm not gonna argue. I'm not gonna debate with the comments. If you disagree with any of the prompts on the background, just request up. We got about a 15-minute stretch. All right.
Arabs is a racist term too, so that's pretty ironic.
Yeah. Yeah, perhaps we should be saying Arab people.
You would just isolate their ethnicity.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Baghdadi is my favorite. Shukran. What's up, Mudge?
What's good, Solid? How you feeling?
Living the thug life, practicing my kung fu.
Beautiful. Don't mean to come up as an op or anything. I just had a real serious question that I feel like someone like you might be able to answer.
For sure.
Why is it white people are the only ones that get to be as brutal as they have been with racism?
What do you mean?
I mean, with just the initial start of racism, with the mapping out of the structure of race, and using that to start the transatlantic slave trade, like authorizing it, like putting it in writing and telling people, hey, go get these black people. They're going to be great for labor. Why are they allowed to take us from our land, brutalize us, continue that brutalization even after they stop keeping us in chains, so to speak? They find new ways to put us in chains, new different ways to put us in chains. Like they keep finding different measures to maintain the same sort of brutality. And it's always perplexed me as to why they themselves allow it, like, to a disgusting degree.
Okay, let's talk about legitimization. Quick question. First, we talk about normalization, then we'll talk about legitimization, okay? Have you ever heard someone say it was a different time, or it was normal at the time, or everyone had slaves?
Yeah.
This is the hegemony. The hegemony. I still haven't figured out which one I want to say. That's the normalization, right? When it is clear to everyone but the dominant group or the oppressor group that what they are doing is inhumane, right? They say, who gives a fuck, right? By mechanisms of legitimacy, right? What do you think I mean by mechanisms of legitimacy? Can you name one?
A mechanism of legitimacy would be like a document, right? Like something to put into place to where it says, hey, look at what this says. You see this writing? This means we can do whatever we want. Something like that. Something to that effect.
Okay. Yeah. Laws. Right. You think about, we got norms, folkways, mores, taboos, and laws. Right. Norms, you violate a norm, you violate a folkway, you probably won't be sanctioned so badly, right? You violate a more, socially, it's kind of legitimate to sanction that, right? A taboo will almost certainly be sanctioned, or breaking a taboo, right? Or doing a taboo will almost certainly be sanctioned. A law is something that is written and expressed and is sanctioned by the state, right? If you are able to finagle your depravity into law, if you are able to normalize your depravity so much that deviance from that depravity is taboo, right? Then you're legitimate. Your depravity is now legitimized. And who can do the legitimization better than those with greater proximity to power, a monopoly on violence, and a majority of control over resources?
I mean, since the inception, yeah. Like, it's been continuous, so that is not surprising at all. It boggles my mind how white people still feel the need to persist, continue, like this. I can't even find the right word for it, but just this system, essentially, of comfort and purity. Like, I know, like, I feel like those are the bigger parts about it, like the purity and the comfort, but it just seems like that attachment is like destroying all of us, and I don't know how that's not getting recognized. Like, it blows my mind, the depravity, like the levels of it.
Think about it this way. I don't know what happened to my PayPal just now. I think I did too much. think about it this way. The very inception, crackganda. Crackganda justifies the cracktivities, which, wait, hold on. I forgot the other one in the triangle.
Which leads to caucasity.
Caucasity. Because you gain the caucasity, right, through the legitimization that you get from the crackganda. Now, they all interplay. You can go either way on that trifecta. I'm sorry. I'm stealing Bradley shit. Think about there was already a legitimization process or mechanism in place, right? The dumb diverse sauce. They had the word of God behind them when they first started the transatlantic slave trade. Gomez de Zerara says that these black people are of the lower hemisphere. He does the 5 Salidian defamations, right? And then he says, I am going to bring them to Christ. This is how I'm legitimizing what I'm doing. I am using God. I got God behind me. I'm doing the right thing because I'm doing what God wants me to do. I'm going to bring these people to Christ, right? Do I feel as though they've known the entire time that that it's depraved and inhumane? Yes. Can I prove it? No. Do I need to? No. I don't give a fuck. So if you're asking me how, legitimization is how. If you're asking me why, feudalism, capitalism, downright disgusting bullshit.
I just tell people all the time the whole point of white supremacy is that it's meant to. I actually teach my teachers this too. White supremacy is meant to be blindly followed and not questioned. So if you try to make sense of it, if you try to make it logical, you're going to lose your mind because it's not meant to make sense. It's just meant to be believed. Period.
Yeah.
That's how all these systems work. That's why it's important that we come in with sources.
Sorry.
And well, I mean, it's overall true though. That's why it's so important that we come in with sources because it debunks everything. Where white supremacists, they don't have anything but their fifis and their tum-tums.
Yep. I think what matters most is you're human. We know you're human. We know we're human. And so eventually y'all gonna get the right idea. Start counting some teeth. But thanks, Mudge. I appreciate you. Thanks for coming up.
Thank you very much for having me up and answering that. I appreciate that greatly.
For sure.
It would be nicer for women if y'all started counting teeth sooner because we're kind of like, unalive over here.
You know what I'm saying? I was counting some teeth today. You know what I'm saying? I was up in there. I was like, did I say put roast beef on my sandwich? You know what I'm saying? And then the dude was like, I put what I want on your sandwich. I said, oh yeah? Kayow! Like that.
Take a nap.
That didn't
Take
happen.
a nap.
That didn't happen. Yeah, I made that up. Sorry.
Take a nap.
Mus, where'd you go? Boy, I tell you, they be anxious. They be like impatient, man. Anyway. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, one day we'll have to have an epigenetic conversation because if it's epigenetic for us to be afraid of dogs, I had to have a talk with Yaya today about Shorty that they tried to unalive. And I was like, yo, just keep your head on a swivel. Stay woke. All right, the topics are Charlie Kirk was racist. Black people can't be racist. And all masculinity is toxic.
I didn't even peep that first one. When did you do that one?
I don't know, just a little while ago.
What made you bring that one up?
So I was in Santana joint, right? And I've been thinking about trying this thing out that I used to do with Trump's response to Charlottesville, right? Because Santana had like 5 motherfuckers in a row. There was just Kirk stands. They was just like, I fucking love him. He was such a good guy. He made my life better, and I love him, right? And then so I was like, yeah, I can't wait to try this, and I never really got to try it. So now I'm hoping to try it.
I did it, and I was put on a list.
Were you?
Well, because after he got unalived, I was a menace on this app. I was so happy. And I was making racists so mad because I was laughing in their faces.
That's probably my favorite white on white crime case.
It's a good one. It's a good one. We were all waiting to see, though. You know,
right. Besides MGK and Eminem, that was good.
Yeah, M took that one. I ain't gonna hold you. M, listen.
Not really.
I'm not really an M stan like that. I do like 3 a.m. It's 3 a.m. in the morning. I like to run to that song. Well, I don't like to run. I don't know. I'm confused. If I have to run, I'd like to put that song on. Anyway, don't tell Jeff. He probably already heard it. I don't care. He been cheating anyway. He been cheating on me. He been doing Old Faithful in other people's lives. Okay. Yeah. Nah, I don't think MGK did the big one. He tried. Okay, listen. Can y'all just get off of this talking about Arab people thing? Like, no matter what, it's not a race. So I don't even know why we doing this. Tried and failed, just like his new JJK song. What is that? What am I missing?
I don't think we want to know.
Yeah. Oh, Jujutsu Kaisen. Is that what you meant? He got a song about Jujutsu Kaisen? Is that?
Yeah, I'm laughing because that reminded me of Trump saying the Islamic Republic State of Japan.
Wait, when did he say that?
He said that a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, he legit got a Jujutsu Kaisen song for real. Oh shit.
You watched Jujutsu Kaisen? Solid.
I fucking love Jujutsu Kaisen.
Bro, last season, that theme song was popping.
Theme song. Okay.
You are my special.
I gotta get all the way through. I'm slacking.
The theme song.
Matter of fact, I got 2 minutes on the clock.
Fire.
I'm gonna go put it on when I get to bed. Matter of fact.
Catch up, man.
I got to. Listen, I am right now is 1,000-Year Blood War and is Demon Slayer, and that's all I could think of. But Jujutsu Kaisen is so good. Yeah, it's so good. Also,
Santana hates One Piece. Santana's a fake fan.
He doesn't like One Piece at all. I heard him say that Sabo is better than Ace. Is what I heard him say. Yeah. I heard him say he prefers Sabo to Ace. That's what I heard. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, hi, Santana. I didn't know he was here.
Why are people dropping?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. I did not know Santana was here either. Whoops. Oh, wow.
Oopsie daisy.
Oh, my God. Whoops. Oh, my gosh.
You know why they're dropping?
Why?
Because the crackganda is tied to capitalism. And capitalism doesn't allow time.
True. Slander, what you talking about? Listen, I like that. I love that video because let me tell you, I come up with like shit like that all the time, like these models. I was in a Theus live one time, and they was like, "Give me the damn it, I'm having a brain fart. Give me the algorithm. Nope, equation. There we go. Give me the equation for atheism." And I made one up on the spot, and the shit was hilarious.
I had a dude yesterday who was trying to argue masculinity. He's like, yeah, femininity is the truth. I was like, that's because men lie and they are fictional.
That's what I'm into, though, like all fictional men. It's hard being pan in 2026.
Is it?
It's very hard.
Is that why my kid keep fucking with that Marine?
Oh no.
Nah.
Liberate. Please don't tell me it's Ambrose. Liberate Ambrose. I need to talk to them.
Free
I've dated military. I've dated military. Don't do it, y'all. Don't do it. Y'all, I lived through it. Don't do it. Even though Sal's military, don't date military.
Don't do it.
They
Especially
will
not no
fuck up
fucking
your
Marine.
life. There's a reason why I live in Texas.
Especially not no Marine. Like, what are you thinking? But they fucking, that's their guy. So I'm just like, all right, whatever. Eventually, it'll fizzle out. Don't worry,
Time
y'all.
shut
It'll
down.
fizzle out.
Bedtime.
You rating Sean? Okay, for sure. Solid rate on Sean's live if she's up. Oh, I just saw she's up. Groupies. I see. What you talking about, groupies? Come here real quick.
They're just a fan. They just are
You got one follower.
They're a thumb thug. They be in my life like that too. Just thumb thug.
Wait a minute. So you clicked out because you scared? I've been on fire tonight. I ain't gonna hold you.
I just want to say real quick before you close out, W pansexuals in the chat. My favorite pan is cast iron. But W But I'm actually am a pansexual. But W pan.
I don't think that's what they meant.
My favorite is cast iron.
Yeah, I got fussed at one time for washing my aunt's cast iron skillet.
You probably didn't season it afterwards.
I didn't even know what it was. I was just trying to be helpful.
You probably did. You probably air dried it, which you're not supposed to do. You probably didn't season it afterwards.
I put the soap on it.
Oh, as long as you did. You know what? It would have been way worse if you put it in the dishwasher. If you put it in the dishwasher, that would just been like knuckle up. Knuckle up.
Yeah, it was close. Okay. Pluggables, y'all. Pluggables. Bradley, you got pluggables?
What does that mean?
So at the end of every live, we just kind of plug what projects we're working on.
Oh, I really don't have one. So,
okay.
Yeah.
I heard you was writing a book though. You gonna wait? You gonna wait until
the Crackers book?
Yeah, I fucks with it. I fucks with it. Ari.
Oh, look, it's the fake One Piece fan. Anyway, Petty, you are my favorite white person, not my favorite pan. My favorite pan is cast iron. Anyways, hi guys. I run a book club. 21 plus, no Nazis. We'll see Nazis. There you go. That's what I was waiting for. No Nazis. 21 plus. We read on capitalism, racism, sexism, transphobia, homophobia, all the phobias and ism. Yeah, we reading that shit because we trying to liberate society. If that's your cup of tea, join my Discord. It's completely for the free, right? And we do book club giveaways. It's a chill really relaxed book club space. It's low pressure because I aim to address the literacy crisis in this country because I believe our education system deliberately did that. It made y'all hate reading. So I'm trying to fix that by starting from the foundations, by starting from the beginning of step one, which is building a love of literacy and helping mend the relationship people have with literacy. So I don't pressure y'all to do shit. The only person I hold to reading all the books is me. So you can read 1 page, 0 pages, all the pages. Just join book club. You can listen to discussion, add what information you do have, what you have read, sources, anecdotes, whatever. It's a space to add that. We had so much interaction last book club. We meet once a month, so we will be meeting at the beginning of next month to discuss Wretched of the Earth by Frantz Fanon. If that's your thing, join the Discord. I also do book giveaways where all you have to do is come to book club. You say, I want in on the raffle, and you get entered into a raffle to win books. What more can you ask for? I also play video games where we do analysis on video games. So like tomorrow on Twitch, I will be playing Silent Hill F, where we do analysis of the monsters and what they represent in terms of patriarchy. And we also watch documentaries. And it looks like the next documentary we're going to be watching is the Eugenics Crusades. So if that's your cup of tea and those are your different modes of learning, join the Discord.
Beautimus. Santana, you got pluggables?
Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, pay links in the link in the bio. Santana speaks for you.
Uh-oh, Santana, you don't feel good?
Goodness, man, you need a nap.
You a sheepy boy?
I'm okay.
Are you?
Yeah.
Are you sheepy?
Santana, put your hands up. I'm sending you my energy.
I'll take it.
Oh, like a spirit bomb.
Yeah.
Like a spirit bomb.
W.
Oh, can you share that? I got a headache.
I feel like a spirit bomb would give you a bigger headache. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know how it works.
Just the whole world energy. Just like their hope. Motherfucker beat people up with hope. He beat people up with Planet Hope. That's all you got, Santana?
Yeah, pay links in the link in the bio.
Okay, buddy.
Oh, they said the Tim Pool joint come out this weekend. I don't think it's gonna be good.
Why not? Oh, never mind.
He was boring.
Really?
Yeah.
Was he just kind of like... Did he have that stupid beanie on?
He did. It was hot as fuck, and he wouldn't take it off. It was hot. Like, it was so hot.
Listen.
And he was sweating that stupid-ass flannel and stupid-ass beanie.
Listen, I'm chopped, but I'm not like need a hat chopped. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. Okay, y'all. We are $6,000 away from the goal on the GoFundMe. We just hit 19K today, or yesterday.
You remember what I said? Or wait, did I tell you? I'd get back with me when you're 5 away.
Get back with you when I'm 5 away? So listen, I don't know what Santana got planned. All right? But literally, all we got is 1K to go, and then Santana is going to do the thing that he's been planning this whole time. And I'm gonna let you all in on a little secret. It involves Jello.
Jello.
Actually, it's Jello pudding pops.
I'm still waiting on the assless chaffs.
Santana is going to put the Jello pudding pops. No, you can't do that. I can't use that impression anymore. Like
No one told you to do that. You made that decision on your own,
all by myself. And I apologize. I've grown. I've learned. I've changed. What else are we doing here? So if you haven't already, bang the GoFundMe. Hit it up. Okay, the link is in the bio. Also, we got a brand new. Y'all seen this T-shirt? Let me show y'all this T-shirt. I got a YouTube. I'm gonna show y'all too. And you know what YouTube?
Is your sweater on your site the one that you're wearing right now?
No, that would be cool.
Management wants it. I thought it was on your site.
There it is. It's super solid. The patron.
You got merch?
I have lots of merch. Yeah.
Man, that's cool.
Yeah. Nobody ever buys it, but it's.
Show Santana the crew neck I have.
Oh,
Management
the
like
flagship
that
crew
one.
neck?
Yeah, that's the one I have. Oh my god, I have a dog and it's tripped over one.
Oops.
It doesn't help that they're black and there's no lights on.
Oh. Okay, here's the flagship crew neck. Boom. Wait, hold on. Wee.
Management because we'll be twinsies.
See? I'm gonna scroll down. Check that out. See, it's
I
leopard
thought
print.
it was a QR code.
You know what? Low key, if I didn't have my glasses on, hell yeah, I could see it. But it's leopard print.
W management's getting it. We're gonna be twinsies.
The excitement in Ari's voice. It's leopard print.
We ordered the Go ahead.
What'd you order?
The Letterman intellectual violence joint.
Ooh.
And Tiff is getting it. All my favorite friends are getting. Oh, yo, we're all twin triplets. Everyone get the sweater.
What is the cardigan? Which cardigan? The cardigans, cuz? The intellectual violence cardigans, cuz?
No, that's on Jeff's. It's on Jeff's.
Oh,
I
that's
was about to say that's what I thought he was talking about, Bradley, because that one, the one that's blue and yellow, that one's dope.
It's fire, right? It's the leopard print.
That one's really dope.
Yeah. And then it's got all the elements from the logo in it. Then the pink proletariat logo is on the back of the pin prol cardigan. And y'all, thank God it's gonna cool off here coming up in a little bit. And that is what we need. But if you haven't grabbed the patron saint of pretzels tea, go ahead and do that. Petty wants me to show off the Solid U merch. Got the Rue Beef tea. We have the empirical evidence that Solid can beat up a kangaroo tea. Let me see here. Where are we? Y'all check out Damn Lobos. How adorable is Damn Lobos?
I just want to say, y'all, the sweater, the crew neck is super soft. It's so freaking soft.
Nice.
Like the internal fuzziness is so soft.
Is it super soft?
It's super soft.
Wait, hold on. It's what?
Super soft.
Super soft?
Super soft.
Soft.
I'm sorry. I'm from Jersey. Soft.
Tell me some other things about it.
SAWFT soft.
Yeah, here goes the Solid U merch. If you go to Solidarity College, you can rock you a Solid U sweater. Okay, you got your sweatsuit there. You got your dad hat. Okay, another crew neck. These crew necks are my favorite. I love crew necks. Let's see what else. That's enough for the merch for now. All you got to do is go to onlydweebs.com. That's onlydweebs.com, or if that makes you uncomfortable, you can go to communitysolid.com. If that feels a little dry, you can go to pinkproletariat.com. If that isn't really, pushing your buttons there, you can go to solidcanbeatupakangaroo.com. They'll all lead you to the same place. Only Dweebs is shorter and easier to remember, so I usually do that one. Stop buying domains? No. Class is on Thursday. We're doing Race and Racism, 100 level sociology class, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're on chapter 10. I'm sorry, y'all. To me, it's a very boring chapter, but I'm sure you all will get a huge kick out of it.
Because, hey, Solid, look at your text, but don't say anything.
Okay. You got 57 kittens. Just kidding. Shut up. Who? And who? And you?
Yep.
Nigga. Shut up. Shut up, Solid. Nigga. Well, get you some motherfucking Ricola. Huh?
I'm just gonna get some tussin.
Yeah, you gotta put that tussin on it.
Rub some tussin on it.
Yeah, you gotta rub some tussin on it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, ship shape, my nigga. Ship shape. Mm-hmm. Okay. I think that's all I got. Did I mention Grandma Candy? GoFundMe. Don't forget to join the Patreon. Brand new question that is a barrier to entry. What is Praxis? You know what I mean? Y'all got to know Praxis. We added a Praxis channel so you can show off what you are doing to affect change. I'm hoping that encourages you. I'm hoping that it gets utilized, and I'm hoping that it encourages you to literally do something good for your neighbor. Huh? Huh? Okay, let's sign off. All power to all the people except for Ralph. Do something good for your neighbor. Ubuntu. Viva la raza. Kachi kapshida. Throw more bricks.